Hello everyone, it's Felicity here. Welcome to my channel, Zenista Tarot. And this is March tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. So if you have Moon, Sun or Rising in the sign of Pisces, then this video is for you. So now let's get started. Let's look into the energy for you in March. And it feels like, okay, for the month of March, you will have a very active imagination. And it depends on how you use this kind of active imagination. Sometimes this kind of active imagination can create some kind of fear in you, like some kind of imagined fear within you, and stop you from moving forward, stop you from achieving some kind of dreams. And it even tells you that it is just an illusion. But I see that once you break it through, you may, a little bit of the demons that has been broken through, and then you will achieve something. You will have a very happy month at the end of March. But then you need to deal with this kind of fear, imagined fear. Some of you, I also feel like, okay, some of you are very, very creative. And in the month of March, it's time to use your creativity. Make good use of your creativity, alright? Make good use of your creativity and imagination. And if you're not dealing well with this kind of imagination, active imagination, creativity, it will stop you from moving forward. So take care of it. And maybe you have imagined fear, like your own active mind creates some kind of fear, but it is not real. You need to find out whether it is real fear or is it necessary to be fearful. You need to ask yourself this question. Alright? And there are some kind of obstacles that you need to clear yourself from and follow the wisdoms. It feels like you are very intuitive. You have full of imagination, full of creativity. But then you need to follow the guidance, follow the wisdom that you have in order to make some kind of breakthrough. I see that there are some kind of obstacles in front of you. And maybe you have a lot of choices because you have an active imagination, and then your creative juice is flowing. And because of your have an active mind, and you end up with a lot of ideas. You end up with a lot of plans that are in front of you. And the card asks you to make a goal. What kind of goal that you would like to achieve? Pick one. Pick one. And also, just by dreaming and dreaming cannot bring things into manifestation. So, instead of dreaming and imagining things happen, you need to take some action as well. And also, if there are some ideas that coming down to you, and you need to jot it down. Otherwise, it will be vanished quickly. So if you have a lot of ideas suddenly coming up to you, a lot of inspirations coming up to you, you need to jot it down. Otherwise, it will vanish like very quickly. Some of you may be receiving some kind of visions, maybe in your dream. You have some kind of dream and tells you about the future. And some of you may have some kind of visions, and then you need to follow the visions in order to manifest something. It feels like some of you are planning to move from somewhere, okay? You are moving. Maybe you are changing a workplace. Maybe you are starting a new job. Maybe you are relocating to some other places. It feels like this change will bring a lot of joy into your life in March. And then in the autumn of 2020, you see some kind of fruition. You see some kind of joy. and you will have a very relaxing life in the autumn of 2020. So the seed that you plant in March will come into fruition in fall. And if you are immigrating somewhere, if you are relocating, then finally at the end, maybe in fall, in autumn, you will finally move to a new place, maybe a new job. Maybe some of you are getting married, forming a new family in fall, in autumn of 2020. But then before you can do that, there are some kind of obstacles that you need to do. And some of you worry, very, very worry. Maybe you worry about whether this kind of plan will take place on time or not. But then it feels that the plan will be, will be alright. It will take place as planned. Alright? So do not be burdened by your active imagination. Instead, turn this imaginative mind into something that is very creative. Also, if you have some kind of ideas, if you have something that you want to do, if you want to manifest something, do not just dream. You need to do something and take action. Alright? It feels like you may gain a friend. There may be some kind of smart, very wise friend that maybe you will gain this friend who is very smart, very wise. Alright? So this is all for your reading. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.